Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. We're back. We're back together. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. I'm Stephanie. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my sewing room and another episode of Friday Sews, where we talk about sewing and life and whatever. Lots of things. So, sewing. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. But before I tell you my sewing project, which you already know because you see in the thumbnail, I'm wearing my hoodie hugs. This is my actual one that I think I used in my example. So I made this pattern myself a few years ago. It's my one and only pattern. I had big ideas of making lots of them, but it was really hard, you guys. But it's still on Etsy for $5 if you want to try it. And this color just goes really good with this room, doesn't it? I want to dress for this room every video. I don't have this color and everything though. Okay, so I digress. I'm going to talk about a project that I had a lot of fun with, and I'm going to review a purse pattern. So if you're just here for the review, this is a chat video, but I'm going to start with the review so you can get that first. Okay? I'm going to review this purse. This is the Roma Bag, and it is designed by an independent designer for Eureka Fabrics. Now, how I came across this was, I don't know. Like, I guess I look at a lot of sewing on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. If you are, come follow me and I'll follow you. So Eureka Fabrics showed up on my feed and I followed them. And they had this bag. And I thought, Eureka? That's where my son lives and I go there frequently. So every time I went up there, I wanted to go to their store, but it's really just a small little store and it's not open all the time. So I finally got to go inside and I thought, that's so cool to be in a place that I only know from Instagram. Isn't that cool? It's a tiny little place, very eclectic, very cool. And the lady I talked to was so nice. We just chatted and chatted. I thought I could have stayed all day. And I thought I have to come away with something. And I'm not a quilter, and it was mostly quilting fabrics, but I know I could make a purse out of that. And I'd seen this on their Instagram, the Roma. So I bought a kit and she made it for me right in front of me. I got to pick my fabrics. Whereas when you order the kit on their website, I think you have a few choices. They don't customize it, but I was there. So I customized it myself. And I have to say, I'm delighted with my choices. This is a quilting fabric that has little birds. I'm going to do a close-up of this so you can see the little birds. But I love birds and navy, and she helped me. I am so challenged when it comes to mixing two different prints together. I don't know what it is. I just have no confidence. Okay. Maybe I need to make a real quilt just so I can get it over with. Figure it out. But she helped me choose this blue and I'm delighted with it. I opened this purchase last week, I think. So if you want to see all of that, what was in the package, go look at that video and I'll put a link to that. But I actually wasn't sure I was going to love this because I like vinyl and this is fabric. And I have to say, it's a very similar shape to the purse I'm wearing out. It's pretty much worn out. This is a Sally Tomato purse. I'm sorry I don't remember the name of it, but I'll put a link to the video. And see, it does look very similar. And I love this purse. I've worn it out. So I knew I would like it. I just wasn't sure about the fabric. And I adore it. I adore it. So the instructions are just text, no pictures. But the lady who made this made a video and I just followed along the video. And I have to say, I've done this a lot. I do this a lot. I follow videos all the time. And I really enjoyed this instructor. She was fun and funny and at the same time down to earth, made it all sound so simple. Her explanations were very basic. I'm not going to say it's a beginner project because I have made a purse before. It was not hard for me, but you might want to try just a simple purse with no zipper and just kind of get your feet wet with purse making before you try this one. But if it is your first one, you might muddle through because she is so good at her instructions. And I really enjoyed listening to her. It was just like we made friends. She doesn't know me, but we made friends. I followed the instructions pretty much to the letter. I did, of course, deviate in a couple of places, as I like to do. And you know, she gave permission all the way through that video. Make it your own, she said. Make it your own. And that is what I did. So here are my, so basically, this is the size. I didn't change the size. On the Sally Tomato purse, the pattern was much smaller and it was too small for my wallet. So I made it bigger and that caused me a lot of challenges. But this one was already this size. And you know what? Let's see if my wallet fits in it. Here we go. Everything's gonna fit in this purse. I'm just so excited. So features. It has a small pocket here, a medium pocket here, and a large deep pocket here, and then the purse, and then there's also a pocket on the inside. And you can see all of this if you go on their website or their Instagram. They show all of the features. It has a strap, and it had the option for making it into a little backpack if you wanted to. I didn't take that option. I stuck with it as is. She even had the little zipper pull tabs, which was a pattern piece, and I think that's one of my favorite parts. Now, in the pattern, it had 2 zippers. You were to do 1 zip on the front and 1 zip on the top. And I ended up zipping everything because I'm a zipper fanatic. I love my pockets. So I've used up all my navy zippers in my stash, and I'm going to have to get some more because, I mean, zipper, zipper, zipper. So I used the 2 that they gave in the pack. And I also zipped here, I zipped here, I zipped here, and I zipped the inside pocket. Now I don't know if I'll need that, but it's there if I want it. I even put a zipper tab on my inside pocket. There is a fob for your keys on the inside, and I didn't think I'd want that or need that, but you know what? I'm trying the pattern out, so I put it in, and we'll see, because she sort of made me want it as we were talking. Not talking. We weren't talking. She was talking. As she was explaining, I kind of thought maybe I would want the fob. So the only change so far is just putting extra zips. Now, I did make one more change in the strap, and she gave several options for the strap, so I didn't feel like I was going off in left field. But honestly, I love the strap on this bag so much that I copied it. And I realized I didn't even do this correctly, and I know why, because this dang vinyl just would not fit in this ring the way it should. But it worked because it was so tight. It worked fine to be adjustable. And I know from that bag that I like to be able to change it for whatever. Sometimes I want it higher, sometimes I want it lower. And so I made one strap. Now, the original strap was not long enough. So I put the second strap and made it the length I wanted. I went up to the mirror and I held it the longest I would want this strap, and I made this strap a little longer. Now it's bulky, so you don't want to just attach like you would other things. You need to do it at an angle. And I had seen a video back when I probably made that purse that just made sense to me how she did that to keep it not be bulky. And I'm going to link to that video because that just made it gorgeous. I can't even see where I joined this strap at all. It's so hidden because of that method that she gave. I don't know. Where is it? Now I want to know. There it is. Oh my gosh, there it is. And it's invisible. You would never know. It's flat. You can't even feel it. So go watch that video. She has all kinds of purse videos, and that one I just loved. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It's, I think, can I get another one of these? I think it was just fun. I just forgot how much I really enjoy making purses. And I loved using my Juki back there because I bought that for purse making. And I don't know, am I going to go on a purse making binge? I could have these in a different color for every outfit. I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed the process. And I took my time. I laid this out and sewed it maybe 5 times. The pockets, because I wanted them just so. And I have to tell you, I started at the very, I did this a couple times and it was just not where I went. It was a little tiny bit wonky. And I know from this purse that there's a couple of wonky things that I wished I hadn't let go. And so I channeled lifting pins and needles and did a bunch of basting. And everything just, that basting trick is so good. So if in doubt, based. But I'm really happy with everything. The purse is adorable. Isn't that cute with the little, I have to say, I love these. I love these so much. And if I hadn't done all the zippers, I wouldn't have all these extra tabs. Just to me are just fun. Totally fun. They're like purse bling, right? Okay, so am I a fan? Yes, 100%. I give it all the marks, the highest marks. I want to make it again. She gave an option on the ends to either just turn them under or ignore them or serge them, and I zigzagged one of them and I didn't like it, so I did the turning. You'll know when you do the instructions if you want to know. This is how much I had left on my strap, and you know what I'm thinking of doing is right here on the back, I'm thinking of doing a little handle about that big right there, because sometimes I just want to grab my purse. Won't that be cute? So I think I'm going to do that because I have it. I don't know if I'm going to open it up or just attach it. I don't know. I think I might just attach it on the outside. It's not a bad thing. So that's my review of the Roma purse. Go get it. If you buy the whole kit, everything comes with it. And I love that. All the hardware, every single piece that you need, enough fabric to make a couple of different choices if you like. So you can decide what's going to go where, so far as which one's your lining and which one's your outer. And you had enough to make one of these pockets or two of these pockets out of the lining, and you could really play artistically. And I adore that because it's kind of like, that's when you make it your own, right? So I might have to go on their website and pick out some more fabrics and try again, because I think I would make it even easier now that I know exactly how it goes together. That's why I love doing it over, because now I know. No questions. I still follow the video because she just walked it through, but I'll fast forward. Do you do that? Okay, so that's my review of the Roma bag. 10 out of 10. Personal. Well, what was it last week was 4th of July here in the States, and we were at a beautiful setting for seeing the fireworks. And that means we pulled out our cameras, and hubby helped me set up for a I think we call it a long exposure, but it's where you really capture the firework. And we were just like straight at it. Oh my gosh, I have some beautiful pictures. So I went to edit them, which you don't really need to do anything to it, but I went to put them in my computer and it's just kaput. It's been failing for a long time. I've had it a long time, and do you just not want to go to new tech? I don't want a new phone. I don't want a new camera. I don't want a new laptop. But when things aren't working, you have to move forward. And so we talked to our computer repair guy, and he walked us through a sale that HP was having, and I ordered a new laptop, and I really just was kicking and screaming to get this laptop. I don't want it. And now I'm kind of excited because I can't do anything, you guys. The sound quit working, so it was hard for me to edit. So I started editing on my iPad, which is also old. And it's like, I just couldn't use once I couldn't edit a photo, the mouse stopped, the finger mouse, this mouse wouldn't, no Bluetooth. It just wasn't working anymore. So I'm getting a new computer, and I'm really excited to get those pictures developed. So I'm going to share them with you if I ever get them done. And I've got other pictures in the camera, stuck in the camera, that need to get out. We took some beautiful flower pictures up in Eureka. We're going out country today. I've just got a backlog of photos I want to get out there. And if you haven't seen my landscapes, I'm going to put a link to it in the description box. We're switching to a new website, so I'm going to give you the new link. But we're going to go up country today, this is Thursday, to take pictures for the website, the new website, which is not live yet, but I will be telling you when it goes live for my husband's photography business. And, I help him. We work together. He's the main guy, though. He is such an artist, such an artist. On that note, he bought some new, he kept saying, he thought 2 flower stands would look really good in front of the greenhouse. And I'm like, fine, whatever. I didn't see it. Like, I don't see the vision. And he said, go buy a couple of those plant holders. And I went, and I'm like, there's too many to choose from. You're the one who knows what you want. Come down and look yourself. And he did. And he's like, he found something I didn't even see when I was there. That's crazy, right? They're beautiful. I've already gotten a comment on my Instagram about where did I get those? Lowe's. I got them from Lowe's. So I'm going to take a little video of that. I already have a little video of that. I'll share it with you. But it looks so good. And he's weed eating today, so it's going to look even better than what I'm sharing with you. And it's the summer garden, so it's not as pretty as spring where everything's so green, green, green. Now we have dry hills here. Everything gets brown here in the summer. All, wherever you go, is brown all summer. And unless you go up country, a little brown, but not as much in the evergreens and the forest. So it'll be nice to get the weeds down and it won't be so brown. But wait till you see these flower stands. He has such an eye. He has carte blanche in the garden. I don't micromanage him at all. I don't tell him where anything goes. He's having fun with it. Like he enjoys designing it and putting this flower here and that flower there. I just say nothing now. I don't say anything. I mean, I get to decorate inside. He gets to decorate outside. So there. People who think I made my trailer or my house too girly, now they know. He gets the garden. He gets to have that. It's all his. Everything. So let's say before I go up country, I'm going to bake a loaf of sourdough bread. I'm on that sourdough journey. Are you on that? Oh my gosh. We love our sourdough. I don't know how this became a thing, but it is. It's a thing. It's such a thing. And everybody's on this thing. But I love it. Love it. So we'll have a new loaf for tomorrow. We don't like running out. Hubby loves a sandwich when on the run. And he's on the run all the time. So I don't really have a lot to say about that because I still feel like I'm figuring it out. I'm kept my sourdough starter alive. If you know, you know. My daughter made it from scratch. That's where I got it, but I think you can buy it. And I haven't killed it. That's just so exciting to me. And I'm learning new recipes basically off Instagram and TikTok and my daughter. So there's a whole world out there. If you haven't looked, maybe look on one of those social media platforms and you'll just be amazed. It's delicious and good for you. You can tell. You can tell that it's good for you. It's like, alrighty, I think I've yammered on enough, and I just hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We're loving our weather. It hasn't gotten super hot yet when it should have. It's July. So I know it's coming and I'll complain then, but right now it's beautiful outside. So I hope you're having a great weekend wherever you are. Me and my purse, my Roma bag, will be out and about this weekend. That's right. I might just have to, I'm like dying to start on another one like right now. I might just have to go through my stash and see what I have. So you have a great weekend wherever you are. And thank you so much for stopping by. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I love that. And so does YouTube. And it pushes me out to other people that might not know about our little community here. And I love the comments. I try to get in and talk to everybody. I miss a few and I'm sorry if I missed you. But I see every comment because they pop up on my phone. And even if I can't answer, I do see it. And I adore it. So thank you so much. Thank you for being there. And I will see you next time. Bye now.